around that same mark, just a few degrees warmer. Today's forecast will be in those 60s all around the Woodland Park. You will be in those mid-50s, but it'll be a great day for getting outside. Bree.
Thank you, Lauren. Rampart High School in Colorado Springs will be buzzing today as hundreds get ready to shave their heads, and it's for a really great cause. Our senior reporter Tony Keith is live there at Rampart High School with a few of the students organizing this annual fundraiser. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Bree. You know all about this event. It's been going strong for nearly 2 decades. I've been lucky enough to cover it for about 10 years. Absolutely amazing event. It all benefits the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society when it comes to blood cancers or any type of cancers. This event means so much to the community. So I'm now joined by Student Council Treasurer. We've got Aahana here. And
hi.
Aahana, you've been part of this school district for a while.
Yeah, I have.
In fact, back in middle school, you shaved your head.
Yeah, right before middle school.
Let's start with that. When you shaved your head as a middle schooler, tell me why you did it and what the impact was.
So I think I did it just out of like solidarity with the community. I had like no real personal tie to it, but I thought it was just a great opportunity to get more involved like within different aspects of my community. And I was also like interested in medicine at that point, so I wanted to like see what that interaction looked like. And it was an interesting experience. Like honestly, being kind of younger, I didn't really care much about my appearance, so it wasn't super hard for me. But then going into like a new middle school that didn't have this tradition, or it wasn't like really the norm there, it was like a little bit different seeing how perceptions changed. But overall, like I learned a lot and a lot of empathy from it.
It goes so much, I mean, the impact that it has on students such as yourself, the community, I love that. This year though, you're going to be behind the razor. So this is the first year you're going to be shaving heads, right?
I'm not shaving heads this year. Actually, like our school made a new rule where students can't shave,
rules.
but I will be cutting my hair this year.
Got it. So you are cutting your hair this year. This event, for anybody who's never been to it, maybe they've seen the images on TV, sitting in the stands, seeing your friends go under the razor, hearing the cheers, what do you have to say about why it's so important?
I think it's so important because a lot of the time, like we kind of neglect these things because they're not like directly impacting our lives. Like honestly, like I will never know what it's like to, well, I don't know yet what it's like to have cancer in the family or things like that. And being able to like see everyone come together, like it puts you in that position more and it brings you closer to it.
Powerful moments. Aahana, she's so well spoken for a senior in high school. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank
you for all your effort behind this. I want to point out, I've got a link on our website, KOAA.com, where you can donate if you're interested. But Bree, I'm going to send it back to you. We're going to be checking in from Rampart High School all morning long.
Yeah, and I just want to point out the video that we were seeing there while Tony was speaking for a moment was actually the hero child where the donation was going to go. That was little Jackson. And sadly, we did get news that Jackson passed away. Now, Bald for Bucks, this is so much bigger than just Rampart High School. We know of 8 schools taking part in D20 alone for Rampart High School. One of them is my boys' school. They're really big into Bald for Bucks, Ranch Creek Elementary. Talked with the school counselor there, Marianne Threet, who shaved her head last year. Now, she wasn't sure if she was going to shave it a second time till we had something tragic happen at our school. We lost a paraprofessional at the school. She passed away in October, Mercedes Persing. So Mrs. Threet is shaving her head again today in honor of her.
I think most of us turn on the news and find something we don't like every single day. And I think just turning around the good gives you a sense of power over things that in our lives that we are powerless.
And Mrs. Threet says she believes this is more than just about the cancer. Coming up in our next half hour, we are going to introduce you to a 3rd grade girl who shaved her head last year and will be doing it again today to help bring this awareness in the fight against cancer. The Dean of the United States Air Force Academy is warning civilian faculty members of potential layoffs that may come as soon as today, according to our partners at the Gazette. And these layoffs have been expected at bases around the country after the announcement from the Department of Defense last week, stating 5,400 probationary workers would be laid off this week. The Dean of Faculty saying there is a possibility that tomorrow, if not all, some of our probationary employees will be placed on administrative leave for 3 weeks and then no longer employed. And she did go on to say that the final outcome remains uncertain. We also know the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is the latest U.S. government agency to face those job cuts as the Trump administration continues to slash the federal workforce, and more Firings could be on the way for NOAA today. Now, NOAA monitors and forecasts our country's weather, managing marine and coastal resources as well. TV meteorologists rely on NOAA data for local forecasting, as do those weather apps you use.